Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's your boy Jose from Big Beat Sports, and oh my goodness, my Miami Heat. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. And I can't get the video right now, and I don't know why it's not playing. There you go. Nope. All right, we're guess we're gonna stop sharing this then. Had a little video for your guys, but it guess it ain't working right now. So, um, hey, I just want to say my Miami Heat are in the NBA finals. Oh yeah. I can't hey, I can't be happier enough. Did I see this coming? No. Am I happy that it came? Yes. um look, um it was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game in aspect of Caleb freaking Martin. Um I don't know where you came from, bro. This confidence that you're running on like cloud 10 right now because of how you're just playing at a level where draftees play, number one prospects play. And to see you go out there and be the second best scorer on this team when we needed it, because, and we'll get into Bam, but Bam hasn't been showing up these past few games. Um, but needing that second score and you stepping up, I mean, this guy is working himself into like a big ass contract at the end of the season. Now, hopefully the Miami Heat, if he continues to improve, hopefully that the Miami Heat will give him that contract. But I don't know, man. It just this is it's something else. I mean, the Heat beat Boston 103-84. If you've been living under a rock, Butler with 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Caleb Martin, 26 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double in game seven. And look, and to me, they're running the offense through Caleb at good portions of that game. Um, you just saw his confidence just kept on growing and growing and growing. And it looked like Boston didn't have an answer to for him. Um, and my thing with Boston is they have all these bigs, and when we're playing the zone, they had Alf Horford that could have took a couple bunnies, and I know probably that's not in his game. Maybe it was in Williams' game, but they had the chance to do a couple little bunnies here and there for points. And I felt like Boston was so reliant on the three. They were trying to get that crowd into it as much as possible, and they couldn't. I mean, they missed the first 12 pointers to start off the game. And Miami just kept on chipping away, chipping away. What I liked of what Miami was doing was ball rotation, man rotation. The ball wasn't sticking. You had people cutting the whole game. I mean, Duncan Robertson has, you know, the thing that we wanted Duncan to do these past few years with Duncan Robinson is to cut to the basket, not just be a 3-point shooter. Because you saw that when the championship in the bubble where the Lakers loaded up on that, and it took that element away from offense. But now with him back cutting, moving without a ball, coming off of pick and rolls, taking it all the way to the basket, that's another person that you have to watch out for. And look, it's not pretty all the time, but Duncan is getting it done. Um, but we have to give flowers to Coach Spo. Coach Spo made an adjustment in these last two games, and especially this last game, to put Hayward Highsmith in there for defensive purposes and to play him more than even Kevin Love, or Cody Zeller. He was playing those two, Love and Zeller, didn't even see any time on the court this past game seven. And Highsmith just went out there and just played defense, that which led to offense. Um, Coming out there, Tatum was trying to get around him. What do they call it? Cookies. Took the ball away from him. I mean, it was just it. I'm telling you, it was something to marvel at, because Coach Spo just had that in his bag. I don't know if he was waiting until the right moment, something that his coaching staff came up with, but man, oh man, this thing was it was a great game to see. Now, did I get nervous? Yes. Because I felt like game 6 was our game 7. Heartbreaking loss with that last second tip in. I think that the Heat, they on game 6, they're cruising until the fourth quarter, which when they needed to put their gas on their foot on the pedal, they did that in the fourth quarter, but it was a little too late. And I felt like that last second shot might do him in because you're going back to Boston, a hostile environment. Look, I was, I told one of my friends, I was like, look, I gave him like a 30% chance, 35% chance because, you know, knowing Tatum and this Boston crowd, um, it might get too big for them. But wow, damn, they proved me wrong. And they proved a lot of people wrong because I know a lot of Heat fans were just like me. Didn't give him a chance. It was a slim chance. I'll say very, very slim chance. But that Tatum injury, I will say that Tatum injury came up huge on the first play of the game, twisting his left ankle on Gabe Vincent. I mean, it was one of those things that it took the aggression away from Tatum. And you could tell, bro. You could tell that he was fighting and fighting and fighting through that the entire game. Um, and I believe he kind of I think I knew it, I felt like it was swelling up on him so much that when it came to the third and fourth quarter, he couldn't barely move, and Jimmy Butler was putting him in the and they're switching. Jimmy was asking to switch on him, to put him in a pick and roll, and Jimmy was just getting right by him every single time. You can see that on one of the Caleb Martin 3 pointers, he couldn't even close out because he couldn't push off that leg. Um, but man, and then Jalen Brown, those 2 turnovers, I mean, 8 turnovers, sorry. Man, when your team needed you the most, you just folded. I mean, I thought, damn, Jalen Brown after that injury to Tatum, I think he was, I thought he was probably going to have like a 30, 35 point game, 40 point game. He was just going to go off, but he couldn't dribble the ball. I don't know what it was, but he could not dribble the ball. If you guys are watching, again, leave comments. I can comment. I can see your comment. I can reply to you, or reply, basically on here, talking about it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Again, don't forget to hit up our social medias, Instagram, YouTube. If you're watching this on the restream on YouTube, TikTok, we're all over the place, man. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. So check us out on past episodes. But I am truly excited to see this Heat team. Now, the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets with Jokic. This is gonna be a very, very how I say, it's gonna be an exciting game. Because the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of mismatches on the floor. Denver is a very long, lanky team, but and Jokic is going to get his. I'm going to say he's going to get a lot of rebounds, going to get a lot of assists. It's just, what does Eric Spoelstra have in the bag to contain Jokic and or contain the others? I do think that Bam might start off the game at the top of the key, creating the offense because Jokic is gonna sag off. There's gonna be a lot of pick and roll. I feel like they're gonna put Jokic in a lot of pick and roll because he doesn't like to jump up on those pick and rolls. The one thing with the Lakers, and they gave the Lakers team a lot of open threes, and the Lakers are not known for hitting those a 3 point shooting team. I do think that if you give the Miami Heat those open opportunities with our shooters, we're going to make you pay. So it's going to be a cat and mouse game during this series. It's going to be one of those series is going to be a grind it out, and who which stars are coming to play. Now, Bam, oh my God, bro. Like you, these past two games, game 6 and game 7 in the Boston, I don't know what was happening with you, Bam, but it looked like you were just scared of the moment. And I never seen that from you. You're trying to be aggressive, but you just couldn't make a shot. You had you, and if you hear my dog in the background, yes, he's in the background. But you can't not be a top player and miss that shots, bro. Like and get it with Bam. And it was some easy ones. You had guards covering you and man you one on one. They didn't send doubles to you. And that has to change in this series because this Denver series, we're gonna need Bam. We're gonna need him, rolling to the rim, crashing, giving it to him on the block and hoping for something to happen is not gonna happen. And if I can, I'm about to like kill my dog right now. Um, but yeah, it's going to be one of those games that I do feel like it's gonna be coming down to what stars and what role players are made for that moment, this moment. And I'm hoping that that long layoff makes the Denver Nuggets, not sharp on their shooting because Denver is a team that I feel you don't want to, go out and run with them because they'll run you out of the building. Okay. I think this needs to be slowed up at some point to the game. Pick your times when you want to run and when you want to speed up the game, but I do think you have to slow down the game. Get quick offense. Don't let Denver set up the defense. And Denver's defense is kind of suspect too. So I am just wanting to see like if everybody comes out and plays. And we're gonna need that to beat Denver. Denver's a really, really good team. We're gonna need Caleb Martin with his 10 rebounds. We're gonna need more crashing the boards. I need everybody to crash the boards. Struce, Duncan Robertson. I need our boys to just come and shoot lights out to beat this team, beat this Denver Nuggets team. You're gonna need everybody and a total team effort. This is what we need in these next 4 wins. Um, Now my prediction, uh, I will like it's gonna be an uphill battle, but if you keep on doubting the Miami Heat, they're gonna keep on proving you wrong. They're gonna keep on proving the media wrong. I believe they have the Miami Heat as the analytics, okay, or as Haslam likes to say, the asalytics. They already have the Miami Heat only 11% chance to win the NBA Finals. They got the they got Denver Nuggets at 89. So again, there goes that 3% from us beating Boston. Now we're up to 11%. Hopefully, when we win one game, it goes up. But those ESPN analytics people, they lost a lot of credibility because they never, and still with us up being 3 games, they still didn't give us a chance to win the series. Um, but that's all for me today. I am a happy Heat fan. I'm an ecstatic Heat fan. I wish I had more to give you guys, but I got a lot going on. I just wanted to come on here to just tell you guys how excited I am. 49th Street, Bird Road, everywhere was popping last night. I'm gonna go celebrate when they win the NBA Finals. I'll be out there. That'll be some spectacle out there. But hey, and then Florida Panthers. If Florida Panthers win, I might be heading to Sunrise to join that parade. But again, thank you guys for tuning in to Big Meat Sports. I just wanted to come on here real quick to give my love to the Miami Heat. And don't forget, check us out: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, Twitch. We're on everything. Check us out, and we'll catch you on the next episode.